Can a viral TikTok actually change U.S. law? What if I told you that what started as an app for sharing dance routines and comedy sketches could one day change the way our country is run? From protests to legislation to who ends up in office, it's clear that social media has a lot of power these days. And with a new Congress starting in just a few weeks, this is a conversation we need to have. So let's get into it. What began as entertainment platforms are now powerful political forces. Today, we're diving into how apps like TikTok, X, Instagram, and YouTube are shaping legislation, influencing lawmakers, and even rewriting the rules of democracy. Viral movements, real impact. First up, let's look at how social media has sparked real-world change. In recent years, we've seen several movements start online and make a big impact. For example, the hashtag Black Lives Matter. Protests were organized in part through tweets and Instagram posts calling attention to police brutality and racial injustice. Similarly, Gen Z has led the charge on climate action and student debt relief, using platforms to organize and amplify their message to lawmakers. We've also seen TikTokers disrupt political rallies, turning a tendencia into a form of protest. These examples show us that when people come together around a cause online, they can absolutely make a difference offline. Lawmakers respond. Now let's talk about how lawmakers are responding to the power of social media. Recently, Congress held a hearing with tech CEOs to discuss national security concerns and possible bans on TikTok. Lawmakers are increasingly holding social media companies accountable, questioning them about their algorithms and content moderation practices. They're also working to understand how social media will impact elections and the spread of misinformation. One politician was quoted as saying, "I believe there is a real opportunity here to harness the power of social media for good and make sure that our democracy not only survives but thrives in the 21st century." And that's something that all of us, regardless of our political beliefs, should be able to get behind. Social media influencers enter politics. Next, let us talk about how some social media influencers are taking their activism to the next level by running for office themselves. With their help, we may see a new generation of leaders who are more connected to the needs and concerns of young voters. Creators are using their platforms to address important issues, propose solutions, and mobilize their followers to take action. Some have even testified before Congress or been invited to the White House to meet with top officials. It is a pretty cool development, and it makes me excited to see what the future holds for political participation in the U.S. A double-edged sword. Now let us talk about the downsides of social media and how it can sometimes do more harm than good. While it's true that social media gives more people a voice, it also spreads misinformation, creates echo chambers, and can be used by foreign interests to meddle in our elections. It's a double-edged sword, and we have to be smart about how we use these tools. Striking the right balance between free speech and protecting our democracy is a tough challenge, but it's one that we have to continue to have if we want to protect our democracy. The next big political movement might not start in Washington. It might start on your phone. Social media has completely changed the way that we communicate, organize, and even consume news. And it's clear that its impact on American law and politics is only growing. So the question is, what do you think? Is social media empowering democracy or hurting it? Comment below. And hit subscribe for more videos on how the digital world is reshaping America. We'll see you next time.